I'm Tyler Green with the Mile 60 Park Committee, and this is our Campground expansion update video number 2. I'm going to start by saying that this is just a reminder that the deadline for donations to include your donation on our donor recognition board is this Friday, April 5th. You might be asking why we set a deadline. There's 2 reasons. Number 1, because of our timeline. Basically, we wanted to make sure that any donations that did come in would come in soon enough for us to make the decision to keep moving ahead with the project. And number 2 is the RM office has been fantastic in helping us collect these donations. But we know that we're creating extra work for them, and we don't want to be a hassle for much longer. If something happens that you're not able to donate by Friday, but you still want to be included, just reach out to either myself or one of our committee members, and I'm sure we can work something out. Now for a quick grant update. Since the original project video, we've heard back from the Manitoba Liquor and Lotteries grant and the Carmen Area Foundation. Unfortunately, we were unsuccessful at both. The Manitoba Liquor and Lotteries grant came down to a small technicality, and the Carmen Area Foundation, unfortunately, they don't have unlimited funds, and they had other compelling projects that they wanted to sponsor this year. These emails were tough to get, especially when we were really banking on some sort of support from them. But you guys have really made up for that, and I'll get to that in a second. We're still waiting to hear back from the Co-op Community Spaces Grant, the Case Community Sponsorship Program, and the Canada Post Community Foundation Grant, and we have our fingers crossed. But now let's get into how much you've raised for this exciting project at our park. As of Monday early afternoon when I'm shooting this, we have secured just over $40,000. This doesn't include any in-person donations that were made over the past week. The RM office has been providing us weekly updates, and that usually comes a little later in the week, but I wanted to get this video out as soon as possible. And I just wanted to stop and say thank you to each and every one of you who have donated. Our entire committee has been blown away with the support that we've received. In our last update video, we showed the bar across the bottom of the screen, and we set a goal of $51,000. And honestly, we thought that was a pipe dream, but you guys have almost made this a reality already. And as excited and motivated as we were before, well, it's definitely lit another fire underneath us to see this kind of support. And I just quickly wanted to mention that these donations mean more than you think. Originally, when we got a bunch of new committee members last spring, myself included, we talked a lot about different strictly fun development projects. That's the first thing that comes to mind, right? The problem with strictly fun projects is they cost a lot of money to build and to maintain. And although the opportunity that came our way with this campground expansion is a fun project, it isn't strictly about fun. It allows us to provide a service and to collect a revenue for that service. And it will allow us to really lean into the pole shed and be able to market it in such a way that it will hopefully be a significant revenue generator itself. And all of this revenue wouldn't be possible without the generous donations that we've been receiving from you. For every dollar that we've been getting, that dollar will keep giving back to our committee for years to come, which hopefully will allow us to start seriously looking into the strictly fun projects. As far as an update specific to the logistics of the project, a couple of weeks ago we wrote Manitoba Hydro a check, and the ball is officially rolling to get our new hydro service installed. So far, the electrical portion of the project is the only phase that we've specifically talked about moving forward with at our committee meetings. Our next Mile 60 Park Committee meeting is next Tuesday, April 9th, and we'll make more decisions then, and I'm hopeful that our next project update video will be shot on site with work being done in the background. Stay tuned for updates, and thanks for taking the time to watch this video.